Ray, I'll start with the offense. How much did the defense by Brian Hayes play an impact in you guys not being able to get some more runs early on?
Yeah, I mean, he's a special defender over there at third base. We've seen him for a long time, obviously. We got to keep it away from him as often as we can. He made some really good plays. Balls were hit hard, balls were hit soft. He was on everything.
You think that Oswald had a chance?
Yeah, well, I mean, I've seen him hit them so much that I was like, it's gonna be really close. Like, I didn't think he got it, and I was kind of watching him, but I thought he got it good enough.
How much of the offense or lack thereof early on was also a product of Singer kind of settling in after the first as well?
Yeah, I mean, he threw a good game. Obviously, we hit some balls hard. We just hit him in spots, like you said, that helped him get through innings, and that's what he does. He keeps the ball on the ground, and he's always gonna have the double play at his advantage. Just one of those nights, couple balls got hit right at people and didn't come through.
Was Joe's comfort level in right part of the decision to put Rengifo in center and Lethan?
Yeah, no, that was totally on me. I wanted to see Louis in center field. Obviously, if I'd have known that the first pitch was going to be the toughest play, hit Adam, line drive. If he played center field, that's the most difficult play. He didn't handle it great, but I put him out there, keep Joe in right, keep Wardo in left, and I needed to see what Louis, looks like in center field, and we've given him, some opportunity out there pre-game to see what it looks like. So in that situation, it didn't work.
Do you feel comfortable with putting him back out in center again for future reference, or?
Yeah, listen, I mean, everybody's entitled to, that's a tough play. I wouldn't say that that's the end of his center field, but we got to work at it, and we got to have that option. The great thing about Louis is he's flexible enough to play a lot of positions. I have no problem with him in right field. I have no problem with him at second and third. We've seen him play short, so he's super valuable in that regard.
What did you think of Madero's outing?
Yeah, it was good. Settled down after the first, made a bad pitch. Just, Lux got a change up, did what he was supposed to do with that. I think, he worked through a tough first inning and then settled in and gave us 5 good innings. In the fifth inning, it was nice to see him pump it up and get through those guys like he did. It was good.
You mentioned the hard hit balls early. You had a lot of traffic late against the bullpen. Do you feel like you're just real close to getting a big one?
Yeah, we did. We put some guys on base, gave ourselves some chances, right, like you said, for a couple, 3 innings towards the end there. And that's all you can ask for, and you're hoping for the big hit, and we just didn't get it.
Going back to Rengifo for just a second, was there a conversation, obviously the ball's over his head, and is there a conversation about the effort after?
Yeah, of course. Listen, we all saw it. After you make that mistake, you got to really bust it to get back there too. And it's, again, part of that's for him being out of position, so to speak, to what he's most comfortable with. But in the same breath, I think he recognizes that.
Going back to Madero's, just how encouraging is it to see him kind of bounce back from that first inning, especially in his second major league start?
Yeah, it's huge. Listen, he's still a young guy, and like we've talked about, he's progressed back from being quick to the big leagues in the bullpen to now back to the big leagues as a starter. He gave us 4 good innings the other day. He gave us 5 today. He battled through the ups and downs. He mixed and matched. He used his stuff. I thought it was a good growth day for him, as well as, he's gonna get innings, so we're gonna keep seeing him.
A lot of speed over there. They had 3 triples tonight. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, obviously I would hate for them to be leadoff in a couple of occasions like that. But anytime you're dealing with guys like Ellie who can run the way he can run, it's a risk. And it puts pressure on the defense and the offense, and obviously the pitchers have to work a little bit harder.